What's happening, Wisdom Warriors? Back at it for another video. Yeah. What's happening, everybody? I'm gonna right off the rip. I'm gonna pull a card from this new deck, and I finally am somewhat getting used to the camera, and I'm gonna pull a card for everyone for the collective, and then you be the judge on what you feel as though it does for you. And let me tell you, man, I was out in nature today enjoying the sunshine, man. It felt amazing. To be honest with you, man, it felt just as I walked, and the sun was like hitting my third eye and my crown and the side of my face. It felt like an orgasm, man. That warm weather, man, that warmth. Oh, man, I could just bask in it forever, you know. As you can say, it's pretty sunny in the camera. But let's pull a card, Spirit, for everyone. And I hope you got a chance to watch the video I dropped yesterday where I debuted this new deck that I got. Hope you got a chance to watch it. You know, and you saw that Devil card and the Tower card. I think I showed you guys the Tower card. What a fantastic deck. I've been letting it air out, kind of. It doesn't really smell, but it has a little bit of an odor to it, but nothing like I would have imagined. I'm hoping, like I said, there's no chemicals leaching from the deck because, you know, all these color, like the brass around the card, I mean, I would hope there's no stuff leaching from it. You never know with some of these, whoa, that was a little too much, but let's just fix that. And I'm just gonna shuffle it and just pull one from the top, whatever that is. I'm gonna draw it from the top for everyone. I know you can't really see me shuffling it, but it is what it is. I'm not a tarot reader at this point. I'm in the beginning stages, as you know, and I don't want to spend the entirety of the video doing this, so we're just going to go ahead and pull whatever card is at the top. And you know, we have the Moon card. I'm running this video in 4K, so let me know what you think in this one. But that's the Moon card. Let's see what you get from it. Today is Aries. We're moving into Aries season, and you know, we had the equinox, and now it's Aries. And actually, to be honest with you, man, I'm trying to get the autofocus to kick in, but I'm still learning this camera for the most part. But that's the Moon card, man. And the card that I got today from my other deck for the morning is the Queen of Swords. That's what I pulled for me this morning. So have at it. Whatever you think, drop in the comments. Again, I just want to remind everybody, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, please comment, please share, please like. I love it all. I love every bit of your energy. If you're a part of this channel and you've already subscribed, please, you know, be a part of the community and share your thoughts, share what you think we should talk about next. You know, share how you felt about the video and what came up for you. You know, I've been getting a lot, man. I'll tell you this. I just want to start out with this, and then I'm going to get into something that I really think I want to talk about, which is what I did the short about earlier today. And I've been having these dreams. Like, I wake up roughly about 2:33 in the morning, and I've been finding myself to meditate. And then after I meditate, I've kind of dozed off a bit after meditating, and I'm noticing myself early, like later in the morning, I've been going into these deep dreams that I actually remember, and the energies that I'm experiencing is my father. and that he's like present in the dream, and I can feel his energy and his presence. And I had another one this morning, and he wasn't there. I was with somebody else, and I'm trying to remember it now. I'm going to start writing them down because they're happening much more the last week. Like, and they're vivid, like really, really vivid, as if I'm there. Much more vivid than I normally would have. And I wake up and I actually remember, what transpired and who was there, which wasn't the case before. I would kind of sense the energy of a person that I knew it was, but like it wasn't as like real as it is now, where as if it's them, that person that I know it is. I was always like, I wake up and I'm trying to figure out who that was. And now I actually can put a name to it, and they're there. But then my dad, he's not there, but his energy is there, and it's something involving him, but he's not physically there, if you know what I mean, like the other person, unlike myself, or like the two people that are with me. But yet his energy is there, and it's surrounding him. And I think that from what I've been getting with a lot of different tarot readings, that to pay attention to our dreams, especially Cancer. Pay attention to your dreams right now. They're showing us a lot of different things. I don't know exactly what this signifies, but I can tell you right now they're vivid as hell, man. And it's really interesting because they don't happen in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. It's like I wake up at 2:33, I go to the bathroom, and then I lay back down to meditate. And I do like these higher self meditations or heart opening meditations. And when I'm doing it, I kind of doze off. And it's not even, it feels like forever, the dream. But the time that I slept, like I fell back into like a deep sleep, is not that long. But yet the dream feels extremely extremely long. And so it's pretty interesting though, because he's been showing up in multiple nights in the morning, early morning hours, not in the middle of the night, not when I first fall asleep. It's definitely, I wake up and I start meditating. I do like a guided meditation, and then I doze back off. And that's when I go into another dream state. And he's in the dream, but he's not there physically. It's his energy, and I know he's around. And we're kind of, the dream is kind of surrounding him, but yet he's not there. It's almost like he's here in the physical, but then I'm like maybe somewhere else where he isn't, and we're talking about him, kind of thing. But he's here in the physical. That's what it's kind of like. He's like, it's almost like he's in another room or another house in another state, and we're kind of talking about him. That's what it almost seems like. But I don't exactly know what the message is that is trying to come through. But it keeps happening every day, and they're kind of surrounding people that were in my life at some point in my life here in the human form, that he knew, that I'm with, if you know what I mean. If you're a dream reader and you understand dreams, let me know what you think. Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your feedback. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of assessing it. I'm sitting with it. And we'll see what happens, but it's definitely a loving energy, and a really good energy. And then when I went in nature today, he comes up again, and I start thinking about him and just situations that actually one of the dreams, I think it was this morning, I got that he gave up. That he just was over it. He wasn't going to fight anymore. It was slowly leading up to him not really enjoying life as much anymore. I just believe that he was burnt out, that he was exhausted, that he was just over it. That's kind of what I get when I am hearing the downloads that are coming through. And so, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to, let you know what was happening and what has been happening, and it's been pretty interesting, to say the least. And well, what can I say about it other than it's beautiful, and I'm loving it, because it's actually it's almost like, because he's not in the human form, I get to experience him in the dream state, and it's almost as real. It feels just as real. I haven't had an instance, it's been a while, probably sometime last year, where we actually were sitting together talking in the dream. I haven't had that, but I feel his energy in the dream, and I feel that he's around in the dream. Maybe the dream is giving me, because he's not physically there in the room with me and the other people, maybe the sign is that he's around me all the time. Maybe that is the download, what I'm supposed to get out of it, that he's with me all the time. His energy is always around me, and I can ask him for anything, anytime, and that could be the message that Spirit is trying to give me. And that just came through just now on this video. Wow. That's pretty profound and amazing, and you know what, that really feels in alignment. That really feels, because I did do a medium reading with somebody, and they said that he's really far away, and he's not, only on Wednesdays he's around mostly, and I didn't get that feeling. I feel like he's always around, because you can call on Spirit anytime you want. I don't buy that. I didn't feel resonant. It didn't resonate with me when he said that. And I feel like he's with me all the time. And I also feel like the dream that I've been having multiple times is basically telling me that. It's trying to give me comfort knowing that he's around all the time. Even if he's not physically here, the metaphor that they're trying to convey is that I'm in that room with one or two other people. Sometimes it was more, and he's not there, but I could feel his energy in the dream. I could feel like he's in the room, and that's what it felt like. Wow, I just got chills, guys. Wow, like throughout my whole body. And it's just a sign right now on this video, man. This is a powerful video. I might just not even continue on the video and just end it pretty much just about here, because everyone needs to hear this message. This is definitely a sign that if you have had a loss recently, or not even recently, even a while back, that they're always around. Even if someone tells you, a medium that you seek out tells you differently, I wouldn't believe it, because you can call on Spirit anytime you want. We have been manipulated and brainwashed to believe that we're disconnected from the spirit realm, that we're just human beings, and that death is scary, and watch out for death, and you don't want to die, and like you have to hold on to your life with dear life, for your dear life, and grip on so tight. And that's, of course, the ego has been trained that way. And when death is a beautiful thing, man, you're transitioning over and transforming into something else, because energy can never be destroyed. It's created and never destroyed. So, I mean, even when my dad was alive, in the 90s, when he had a near-death experience and he went through a tunnel really fast, he didn't even want to come back. But he did, because it wasn't his time yet. Or he just decided, it's not my time yet, I still got things to do. Which he did. He turned out to help so many people along his journey after what he went through. And he told me it was the most beautiful thing. He didn't want to come back. that tunnel was so beautiful and magical, and the love he felt going through it. And I'll never forget that. And I think that he started to experience that when I was doing QHHT hypnosis on him. He was experiencing being pulled out of the crown of his head. So it's interesting when you come on here. I come on here to record a video, and I had an intention of completely something different and completely something of a totally separate topic. And what I did the short about earlier today, which it'll be just another day, no big deal. We'll drop another video. Because that topic is important and we need to talk about that. And but this, I feel like, is even more important, because I just revealed something for not only myself but for many of us out there who think that you're alone when you're not. We have so many guardian angels and spirits all around us, protecting us, guiding us all the time. Even if you have an injury or you have an illness or something happens, you're still being guided and watched and protected, regardless. The universe is not out to hurt you. We're here to grow and evolve. And sometimes with growing, it requires pain. Because maybe you have been resistant or stubborn majority of your life, and fighting and paddling up the river, resisting everything. And when you do that, you're creating the universe to have to create a tornado to bring you out of it. And a lot of these situations that we're in, we've created them most of our life. So it's not going to be just like the snap of a finger and you're out of it, and everybody around you is going to be okay with however you're going to change and however everything starts changing. No, they're not, because we, as the human being, as a spiritual being living a human experience, have an ego which wants to be in control and doesn't like change. So you have all these individuals throughout your life, whether your job, your boss, your friends, your romantic partners, your family, all these people have their own egos and are controlling their own reality. And then you go and you just change out of nowhere, like with the snap of a finger, and you don't think there's going to be chaos amongst everybody. Like, you start setting boundaries and you start, dropping these rules that you want things to be this way and that way. People are not going to be just okay with that at the snap of a finger. It takes a lot of time and molding of sorts to get everybody to be okay with the way you've changed and shifted and evolved. It's just not going to be that. It's not that easy. So it requires some pain and growth, and no task that you've been doing a certain way majority of your life is going to be easy when you need to grow. Like, a lot of young people from my generation, let's just say, stayed children or stayed a child, and especially men. I think women are much more evolved, faster than men and younger than men, and much more in touch with their emotions and their feelings than men are. And they grow up a lot quicker, I feel like. And men resist it a lot, like I did, and resist the change a lot. And so the more and more you resist, the more it persists. And when the time comes and you have that tower moment, or that dark night of the soul, or that awakening, or that 2x4 across the head, it's not easy, man. You start, you're like frantic and don't know what the hell's going on, and you think something's wrong with you, and it's not an easy switch or change or move from the way you used to be. And people around you don't necessarily resonate with that, or they're not comfortable with you changing, because I wasn't. So I've been on both sides of the fence. I've been changing myself, and then years ago I watched others around me that I knew most of my life changing, which I woke up, I was like slapped in the face, like whiplash, like, oh my God, I didn't know what the hell was going on. All I saw is them changing, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, this is not their normal way. Because when they changed, I was like freaking out. I'm like, that's not the normal way they would act. They're just pretending to act that way for somebody else. In actuality, they were actually growing and changing and evolving, but it was hard for me to watch. And I can only imagine what it's like for other people to watch me changing. So I know what it was like to be on both sides of the fence, So anyways, I'm gonna cap it the video here. I hope you got something out of it, man, because I sure did. We are being guided, we are being protected, we have angels all around us all the time. They're just waiting for us to say, hey, come in here, come in this room right now, help me with this. I need help with this. I need help financially. I need help with my romantic relationships. I need help with my family dynamic. I need help. Just ask for help, and they will come. And they will come. You got to trust that they're there. Even though you can't see them, you have to trust that they're there, because they are. They're in this room right now. I just ask for them to come. Please come in here, my angels and guides and my Father and some beautiful energies from the spiritual realm. Please come in here and guide me through this video. I'm constantly always asking, especially in some of these guided meditations I do. I ask them to fill the room up. And they come, boy. They come like an army. They're waiting to come to help. They want to help, but they can't just help without you asking them for assistance. They aren't going to come around. They're protecting you and guiding you, but they're not going to come in and help you like interject themselves in and help unless you ask for that help. So start asking for help more, man. Start asking for more guidance. Go on nature walks and ask for assistance. It's okay, man. You're not weak to do that. You're actually really strong to ask for help. A lot of us are givers at heart, and then to actually ask for help and receive it is not easy, especially for empaths. Like me and like a lot of us on this channel. It's not easy, man. It's not easy to receive, but it's very easy to give. And we need to be in a state of balance where we give and receive equally, and that the relationships that we're in are partnerships, that we call them partnerships, and they're of balance. They're equal give and take, because when one person gives too much and the other doesn't give too much and just receives too much, then there's going to be an imbalance. And then there's going to be friction, and then you're not going to want to talk to those people, and you're going to be fighting, and you're going to be pissed off that they're taking too much from you and they're not giving back. It's got to be an equal give and take, a balance in every part of your life, whether it be a romantic partner, friendships, family, everything. And that's not easy to do. You have to work on it. But you can ask for help and guidance from the universe, from your spirit guides, from your angels, from your spirit animals. Just ask, and you will receive the help you want. It may take a little while. Don't expect that it's going to be immediate. They're going to come in and they're going to help you no matter what. But some things take longer than others. If there has to be like manipulating situations or moving things around to make that happen for what you're asking for, sometimes it takes a while, because they're doing their hardest in the spirit realm, but we have time here, not there. So that was huge, man. The beginning of the video was huge, to realize that he's kind of showing me that he's always around. He's here. He's protecting me. He's guiding me. He's with me every minute of the day. If I just ask him for help and guidance, he's there. And that's what he's showing me in the dream. And man, wow. I tell you, man, I got chills. I got chills again just now. He's there, man. And as I'm recording this video, his photo is like all the way straight over there on that desk. I put a big photo of him and my mother and my sister and me. And it's a large 8x12 or 8x10. And I could see his face right there. And he's sitting over here too on the side. every day, and I know he's around all the time, and I see his name over there that he had on the desk. So this was just confirmation for me. I had no idea I was going to come on here and do this video, by the way. What came through because it was meant to come through, because this last week he's been coming through in my dreams, and I've been feeling him but not seeing him. And I didn't know why until now, because he's there to tell me, for me to have comfortability and for me to be at peace, that he's around me all the time and with me everywhere I go and protecting me and guiding me. I just need to ask for help, continually ask for help. And that's what I intend to do. And I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope you do the same, whether it be somebody that passed close to you or just asking your guides and angels for help. That's all you need to do. Everybody has a team on the other side that we incarnated with, that is here to assist us if we only ask for help. So start asking for help, man. It's the beginning of 2023. We're only in March. Start asking for help, man. If you need help romantically, financially, family, whatever the case may be, ask for help and you will get it. Just be patient. Just make sure you're patient, because the most important thing you can do is patience. Because as I said, it's not going to happen instantaneously. It takes time, and we're in the human form, which is based off time, and the spirit realm is not time. There is no time. So you're not going to need to for them, they're working on it day and night. For you measure it by time. So I hope you got something out of it, man, because I sure did. He's up here, he's up there, he's with me all over the place, and that's what he was showing me in the dream for the past week. I would say more than a week, probably several days in a row. I've had these dreams, and he's been there, and I felt his energy. I felt him there, but I didn't see him, but I felt him. I love you all so much. Thank you again for watching all the videos. Please comment, please subscribe, please share, please like. You're helping the videos get out so we can get more subscribers and get the channel noticed, and more people can find this content that need it. Please do. And please comment what you felt about my dream and what I analyzed from it. I love you all so much. Thank you again, from my heart to yours. We're going to keep going, man. Up to the top, up to the moon. This channel is growing, and we're growing this beautiful community. I love you all so much. Thank you again, from my heart to yours. Let's go, Wisdom Warriors. We got this.